A cheese slicer, 220 diamonds, 0 arrests.
Amsterdam, 2015. The Cheese Museum, a beloved attraction for Gouda lovers and tourists.
But inside a glass case sat something extraordinary. A cheese slicer made of platinum, covered in 220 diamonds.
It was a one-of-a-kind piece, valued at $28,000, meant to slice cheese puff, but too precious to use.
Two men walked in during peak hours. They looked like ordinary tourists. But they weren't interested in Gouda or Edam. They had one target.
The case had a basic lock. No sensor, no alarm. The museum trusted its visitors.
A staff member passed by. Suspect B froze, but she just continued to the gift shop.
They exchanged a few words. The plan was simple and reckless.
The museum was busy. Families, couples, school groups. Perfect cover.
Suspect B would block the exit. Suspect A would do the grab.
At exactly 2:37 p.m., suspect A made her move.
The latch lifted easily. She took the slicer with her bare hand, no gloves.
He slid the slicer into a padded envelope, prepared in advance.
A little boy saw him. Suspect A just smiled and gestured, "Shh."
She didn't run. She walked. Calm, casual, like any other tourist.
Suspect B held the door. Suspect A stepped out into the Amsterdam sunshine.
Total time inside the museum, less than 12 minutes. The theft itself, under 30 seconds.
At 2:45 p.m., an employee noticed the case was empty. Panic set in.
She shouted for the manager. The museum went into lockdown, but it was too late.
Amsterdam police arrived within 8 minutes. The thieves were long gone.
The CCTV captured everything. Clear faces, no masks. Yet no one recognized them.
Detective Vanderberg released the images to the media. The public was asked for help.
Bizarre heist at Cheese Museum, diamond slicer stolen. The story went viral. A cheese slicer?
Internet memes mocked the heist, but underneath the humor, a real mystery.
The thieves hid in a budget hotel near the train station. They already had a buyer. Within 2 hours, the slicer was packaged and shipped to a contact in Belgium. Defense confirmed the diamonds were real. He paid $15,000, or was half the value.
The brothers split the money. They left Amsterdam the next morning on separate trains.
Detective Vanderberg had faces, but no names. Interpol was notified.
The case had hundreds of fingerprints, tourists, staff, children. Useless.
No forced entry. The museum had left the case unlocked by accident that day.
The museum director admitted the case was often left open for cleaning. A fatal flaw.
Police released enhanced sketches. Tips poured in, but none panned out.
One tip claimed the thieves were Dutch tourists. Another said they were Eastern European.
The faces were run through every database. No criminal records found.
Police checked pawn shops, jewelers, even online marketplaces. Nothing.
The artist who made the slicer offered a reward. €10,000 for its return.
The museum upgraded security, but the original slicer was never seen again.
Suspect A was spotted in Spain 2 years later, but by the time police arrived, he was gone.
Suspect B was recognized in Berlin. He disappeared again. The trail went cold.
Rumors say the slicer now sits in a secret collection. Some say it was melted for the diamonds.
The diamonds could be pried out and sold separately. The platinum could be melted.
Some believe it was sold on the dark web to a wealthy eccentric.
The lead detective retired in 2020. He still keeps a photo of the slicer on his desk.
Podcasts and YouTube channels have covered the story. Still no arrest.
The museum now tells the heist story as part of the tour. It attracts more visitors than the slicer ever did.
The little boy who saw the theft is now a teenager. He still remembers the man winking at him.
The case remains open.
Dutch police say the case is still active, but no new evidence has emerged since 2018.
Some believe it ended up in Russia. Others say the Middle East. No one knows.
You can buy a fake diamond cheese slicer online, but the real one? Gone forever.
There has never been a trial. No conviction. No closure.
Suspect A is believed to be in his 50s now. He may be watching this video.
Suspect A is believed to be in his 50s now. He may be watching this video.
220 diamonds. A platinum cheese slicer. $28,000.
And yet, life went on. The museum is busier than ever.
Most cheese slicers cost €10. This one was different. Too different. The case file sits in a cold storage room, waiting for a miracle tip.
A ridiculous crime, a perfect escape, and a question that remains unanswered.
The Diamond Cheese Slicer. Amsterdam's most ridiculous unsolved heist. And still a mystery.
If you love bizarre true crime, hit like and subscribe to Feelin' Number 13. We find the strangest stories they never solved.